Hey, this is Adam from Foxhound Beat Company. We have a new product that we want to tell you guys about. We have completely redesigned the Boardroom Theater. Every beekeeper has used one of these things. You either love them or you hate them, but they're great for beginner beekeepers. But there are a lot of problems with this feeder, and it gets a really bad rap. And a lot of it is justified. We like Boardman feeders. We recommend them to all our beginner beekeepers, but this one has a terrible design. It gets really brittle over time. It cracks and these little legs break off. This little piece in the back right here, nobody really knows what this does. It's just kind of like in the way and you'll lose it. And then what happens is you put this on your bottom board and then this is open. This lid just kind of like falls right out. It's just not a good design. So we have completely redesigned it, right? So a couple things that we have done to make this work a lot better is we've made it a clamshell design. So instead of it just being like one piece plus a little piece that falls off, it's a clamshell. Goes two pieces, snaps on and off really, really nicely. Very, very firm. Easy to take apart and clean if you need to. Another thing that we did, we made it a solid bottom all the way on the bottom right there. So that what happens if you flip your jar over and you get a couple drips of syrup into the bottom of the feeder, it stays there. It doesn't just fall out like it does with these ones right here. As well as the solid bottom, we actually added a little dam right here, if you can see it. And what that does is it creates a little bit of a lip so that if any syrup does drip in there, maybe through temperature changes between the night and the day, or when you put the feeder on there, it actually just collects right there and it doesn't drip out of the hive and start some robbing issues. While we're here, we added this little stud. And the idea behind that little stud is if for some reason you have a lid that is smaller than the one that comes with this feeder and you put it in there, it won't fall all the way down to the bottom of the floor. It'll actually land on that stud and it'll be propped up. And that is just the right height for bees to walk underneath it and feed through the holes, just like they normally would. So a couple things on the front right here. It's got that double stair step design that the other one does. We've just modified it the size so it fits a little bit nicer into the entrance. So you can use it with an entrance feeder, an entrance reducer, or you can use it with a kind of a standard 3/4 inch or 1/2 inch entrance on your hive. If you look really closely, you can see the bottom of these little legs right here is actually like a ski. It's sloped. And the idea is that when you slide it into a bottom board that has a screen bottom, sometimes that screen is in the way and you end up having to kind of like jam it in there. Well, these little sloped edges makes it just slide up and over the screen, which is kind of a nice thing. I mentioned that these ones right here, they get really brittle in the sun. You might get a year or two out of them because what you do if you're a beekeeper, you just leave this on the entrance year round, which is perfectly fine with these ones because we've added a UV inhibitor to the plastic. So it doesn't get brittle over time, which is really, really nice. So here's the details about it. Let me show you the page right here. You can see it's got lots of details here, product images, details of what I just talked about, product dimensions, all this kind of stuff. And you can pick it up directly from us on our website. And we sell it in a single or we sell it in a 4-pack. And just pick them up because they are really a nice design. And we put a lot of effort into fixing all the issues with this Boardman feeder and making this work a little bit better for our bees. Thank you.